Who's the first one running around here, running circles around these motherfuckers with Pro Tools in 2003? 2003. Who the one that brought Pro Tools to the city? Okay? Who the one that shared my knowledge with everybody that I met about Pro Tools for free, trying to help?
I was broke.
I was broke. I didn't have shit. I wasn't charging artists shit to record, barely. And Bao, man, like you come at me crazy, bro. Like, don't forget where you got your fucking blueprint from, dude. You fucking got the blueprint from me, player. You took my blueprint and ran with it after I left the city. You couldn't do that shit when I was in the city. I was running the city with this
Pro Tools shit.
I had everybody popping, sounding like $1 million.
Feeling like $1 billion. Classic. Can't explain the way I feel. Cause I'm feeling.
Just thought that it would be a good segue into $1 Billion by Doecember, produced by me. Just a fact check, I didn't get a blueprint from anybody else. I learned a lot from Dave, and I learned a lot from Chasen. And speaking of me going to Atlanta and checking out Scrag Lee's or Grace A's studio.
You gotta pay homage, dude, but stop acting like you just some big motherfucker that you doing some shit that's new. I been did that shit. That's why your ass came to Atlanta and checked out my setup after I left.
It was just a PC with Pro Tools on there with no soundproofing, no treatment on the walls, very hollow, a lot of reverberation in the room, and an air mattress. And I was actually astonished of how he could mix in that environment. But props to Grady. I hope you keep bootlegging, make your money, live on. $1 Billion came up. I made this beat for somebody else, actually. And it was the old way of me making beats. I would actually load the drum samples inside Pro Tools, put this in grid mode, and then line up the samples as you can see. I'm gonna put this $1 Billion kit in the description below. So just click the link, download, and you can have it for free. So I'll play this back.
Feeling like $1 billion.
Read out these vocals.
I think I'm too big for this town.
So your kick drum right there, snares, claps. I layered the claps, snares, drum roll right here, hi-hats, open hat, another ride cymbal, reverse reverb, reverse cymbal. So this was actually Chasen's way of doing things, and I learned a lot from Chasen by watching him in the studio at Atmosphere, and I kind of adopted his mode of doing stuff. And for a while, I made beats like that. Obviously, it doesn't have any swing, and Chasen used to kind of go in and take the sample and put it in slip mode and nudge it a little bit, as you can see right here. But for some reason, I didn't do it then. I think I played the sounds through Reason. Actually, it was Machine, Vacuum, Hybrid, and I played them in via MIDI in Pro Tools, as you can see right here. And also Machine. There's a horn section in there that I used, and you can hear it right here. So it had like a New Orleans type of feel to it, and Doe was a big fan of Hot Boys and kind of wanted to emulate them and their sound and kind of bring it back into a new era and a new form of Hot Boys. And he loved this song. I wasn't a big fan of it because I really didn't like the beat, actually. I thought it was too busy and a lot of horns, a lot of sounds in it, and just overall just too much. But he took it, ran with it. He wanted to make it a single. I really didn't agree that it should have been a single. And obviously, Let Me Find Out became the single. And it's funny how that actually happened. It's because just like the troll Scrag Lee, I took a troll that was trolling me on Facebook, and he was saying a bunch of stuff. I put it in the Let Me Find Out song. 10:40.
I need Dopey on song. First of all, you get all Dopey next, though. You know what I'm saying? You are the man crouch.
So if you hear the original version, which is right here, you'll be able to hear what the guy was saying.
You riding his ass. You riding the top of his ass, crazy. Who the fuck you think you is, nigga?
How move that is?
This
shit.
Up here at Mixology, man. Y'all niggas let me find out there one of y'all niggas on there, man.
We actually made a video about it, and Doe made this song in about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. He really didn't take that long, and he laid the verses down. We actually was going through beats. He would listen to my opinion a lot. Hulk was in the studio. Big Hulk, if you don't know, was a big influence on Doe and was taking care financially of a lot of stuff that he was doing and helping Doe get out there. It was just me, Doe, Hulk sitting in the room, and we're going through beats. And I'm really picky about beats of my own and also with everybody else. And I try to come from an unbiased opinion when it comes to matching up stuff with people. So we just had that relationship. It was really easy, like I said before in the other video. It only takes me like 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds to see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll keep listening to it. If I don't, I'm gonna skip to the next one. Just skip through a bunch of beats. He would ask my opinion, like, what you think of that, what you think of that? I'd be like, no. This came up by Trap Beats.
This is a trap beat.
The beat was dope, it was real simple, didn't take much. And I just told Doe, just go do some of that. So he did.
Hey.
Let me find out you fuck niggas hang on the low. I'ma turn up a little more. Twist the knob, take your hoe. Let me find out you little niggas plotting on the kid. Pillow talking with these bitches, talking about robbing me and shit. Let me
So this was 4 bars, and he kind of stopped on the 5th bar. So he had all this in his head already, ready to lay down until he had to punch in, and then he started punching in later on. And that was his process. Usually he would just lay one verse at a time and one hook and move on to the next song. But in this case, he laid the verses down and the hook with the exception of the singing part.
Let me find out, let me find out, let me find out, niggas, let me find out, let me find out, you little niggas, man, let me find out.
When I told him, like, man, this dude called me talking this and that about me, I'm gonna put this on this song, let's go ahead and drop it and put it out tonight. And then Doe was like, no, I gotta do something to the song. I feel like it needs something behind that hook. What you think? I was like, shoot, do it, come on, let's go right now. So he came through, he had a white beater on, had a Bulls hat, signature flip-flops, came in, laid down the part, and we bounced it down and made this video. As soon as we made the video, I made a picture still of the album and put it on my channel. We dropped it and it just went viral. And some people know the story, but some people don't. But if you don't, now you know. And also, I put the dude's voicemail at the very end of the song too.
I'm talking about my cousin Pookie Closet, bitch. He was rapping in that closet before he was Doe beat fault, nigga.
Yeah, so this dude right here, he said Pookie Closet.
I'm talking about my cousin Pookie Closet, bitch.
I have an ongoing joke about Pookie's Closet. It's like when people record at not the best studios, I call it Pookie's Closet.
Saying that Pookie Closet, whoever closet is ill, man.
So that's where that joke comes from, and it's just an inside joke that I just go and talk about from time to time and joke around with people. As for mixing the song, it didn't take much. This is the old way of me doing it. API 2500, like I always do, 4:1 ratio, simple EQ3 in Pro Tools, and T-Rex equalizer with the telephone effect. Reverb, room, large, set to 100. Age delay with the right side phased out. Timed obviously to the BPM, which was 70 or 140. Multi-band C4 compressor, L3 double L multi limiter, and an RMS meter by Bomb Factory set at -6 for the meter calibration. So I hope you like this tutorial. Hope you like the trolling. And I'll see you in the next Doecember series.
Like, don't forget where you got your fucking blueprint from, dude. You fucking got the blueprint from me, player.
That's brilliant.